Assalamu alaikum. So, I did a recent poll on my Instagram and asked, what is it that you guys like to hear more about? Is it mindset? Is it how to start a halal business? Or is it just relationships? How to really do well with your relationships? And just sharing the experience that I've had and things I've learned from my mentors. So, obviously, as predicted, the winner was how to start a halal business. So just to give you a bit of a background, like my experience is in the online coaching high ticket industry, which is basically selling packages anywhere from 2,000 or like literally to anything, right? Infinity, right? 2,000 plus, that's it. And like I've gone many businesses from zero to 55,000 a month, zero to 81,000 a month, 8 to 100,000 a month. Helped many beginners. Like started a couple of multiple six-figure businesses myself, aiming for inshallah seven figures this year. And what my purpose and why I'm doing this is because of three reasons, right? My mission, vision, and values. So my mission is to help 1 million orphans, right? Just give their basic needs. Now, these orphans, I'm starting off with third world countries because again they have literally like the look, imagine yourself, you had no parents, no support, no mental emotional and support, and now you don't even have food or water to drink. Like, how terrible is that? So again, I want to start off by those kids in third world countries like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, or even Africa, countries in Africa. So that's the number one thing. Second is actually looking after my local mosque. So what I do is I organize the Jummas, the Eids, the youth clubs for these kids because we're all from Western countries. So again, it's not the best environment in schools. So that's why I've kind of organized these youth clubs so I can get them all together, play games, and then give uh, reminders between that. And thirdly is help 1,000 Muslim brothers and sisters get a source of halal passive income. I know that so many people are struggling with this. You like a lot of people come up to me every single day saying that like I've been searching for years and years. I can't find anything halal. I've tried drop shipping. I've tried trading. I've tried crypto. I've tried Amazon FBA. You name it, but nothing is actually giving me consistency, good profit margins. And yeah, it's just like constant confusion because again, there's so much out there. I personally spent more than $30,000 on courses, mentors, programs, just like trying to find what works. There is literally so much noise out there, and the more noise there is, the more overwhelmed you'd be to what the hell do I do, right? So, again, how to start a halal business. Now, all just comes down to what is your goal? How much per month do you actually want? Now, please do not say as much as I can make, right? The only reason is because humans are intention-based creatures, as in, if you don't give a end goal, a target, your body can't actually do the actions, neither can your brain look for things to actually do to get there. So let's say if you wanted to go up and get up right now, go to your kitchen or the toilet, you wouldn't just say, I just want to go to any kitchen, any toilet. You just give it an intention, a target, a specific toilet, wherever you are, maybe at home or in your office or maybe a kitchen, right? You will give it a target so your body can do the actions. Just like that, everything needs to be kind of according to setting a end goal and then working your way backwards from that. So if you want to make, let's say, 3,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 7, 10, pick one number, ask yourself who, right? This is very important. Ask yourself who has already done what you want to do. So all you need to do is, let's say you're here, they're here, they've already done what you want to do. They can look into your life and tell you, okay, do this, and that to actually get to where I am, right? And like I was mentioning, I've spent more than $30,000 on courses, mentors, programs, MLM schemes, trading, you name it, literally everything, right? And the only thing that was halal, that was able to become like very passive eventually, and the easiest to start, low capital, high profit margins, was a halal digital marketing agency. All you're basically doing, just to kind of explain it, is you are picking a business that wants to grow, has a big enough pain where they don't know how to grow, right? And like they don't know how to actually market themselves to grow, right? This could be literally any high ticket business. A high ticket business is again anything that charges 2,000 or above, or any like big amount of money, right? It could be construction companies, it could be moving companies, it could be roofing companies, tiling companies, literally anything, dentists, gyms, right? And all you're doing like with them is giving them a solution to their problem, right? Which is all business is, giving people value, right? So basically, these businesses, for example, let's stick with construction companies. They want to add 500,000 in revenue in the next 6 months, right? So now the question is how? How do you do that, right? So you're going to use the mechanism of Facebook ads, Facebook ads. But now the good thing is you do not need to understand how to use Facebook ads. Once you have a clear who, example, construction companies, what, get them 500,000 in revenue, and the how, let's say just pick any how, right? Any means of advertising, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google ads, whatever you want. Pick one. And then all the beauty of that is that you yourself do not actually need to run the Facebook ads for them. All you need is someone in a third world country who already understands Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, has the case studies for these construction companies, for example. All you're going to do is make a pay per project agreement with them that once I get a client, let's say you live in US or Canada, right? Once I get a client here, then I'm going to give the client to you, and basically you can run the Facebook ads for them. And because the currency exchange rate is going to be, there's a lot of discrepancy, so they'll be happy working with $100. That's the standard range for Facebook ads. But again, because you would be able to charge a lot in US or Canada, that will be enough for them and for you as well. So that is how it becomes passive. Now the question is how? How do you actually get these clients and to pay you that much, right? It sounds pretty simple, but how do you do that? Look, whatever job that you're doing at the moment, before you did it, it seemed pretty confusing, didn't it? But as in life, I'm sure you're a grown adult and you know there's always a way of doing things. And after you do something over and over again, you understand how it's done. That's what literally humans do. Like they notice patterns, they see what works, what doesn't work, and they do more of what works. And that's exactly what I've done. I've gotten so much experience within this that I know what works, what doesn't work, how to get someone from zero to actually getting to 6 figures or multiple 6 figures, right? So again, I give you all the funnels, the structures, the systems to actually attain these high ticket clients for yourself and get them on a monthly retainer. Because obviously, let's say for example you start working with a construction company, right? They would obviously want to consistently getting that revenue, so they would always want to be working with you. So on average, you could say an average client would work with you for 3 to 4 months on a monthly retainer, right? And after that, through the systems, just like you got the first client, you get another one. So that's something that gives people the confidence to actually say yes, I can get these clients. I know how I got the first one. If let's say 2 to 3 months later, one decides to leave me, I can just get another one, because in life, everything is cause and effect. You do a certain action, you get a certain result. Now you're probably asking, where's the halal part? Well, the halal part is that you're not working with any dodgy business. You get to choose what sort of business you work with. You don't use any sort of riba interest. You don't lie. You don't cheat. You are working in a very professional and ethical manner, where you're just literally providing marketing services, where you attain a client, let's say for example in the US, and then give them to a person in Pakistan, India, or Bangladesh who knows how to deliver results to them, but they don't have good communication. That's where you come in, and your agency, for example, in the US comes in, right? So that's the whole idea of a digital marketing agency. Now, the best part is that the whole industry itself, because obviously these billboards and all that stuff don't I'm not going to say don't work anymore, but aren't as effective as they were before. Because again, everyone's eyes, and marketing is basically getting eyeballs, right? Eyeballs, getting the right people to see your product or the construction company's offer, right? So obviously most of people's eyes are on Facebook, Instagram, right? Scrolling, right? So that's where they want to be, not on flyers or billboards or whatever, right? So that's why the industry is growing. It's worth about 500 billion at the moment, and it will be worth 1.3 trillion by 2030. So the industry will be growing. Now, the thing is that there's so many people who want to actually get inside this digital marketing agency world, but they're not able to because they don't have the right system. So they end up wasting time, they end up wasting money, going through stress, and then they end up just giving up, right? So I encourage you guys to not be that. Find someone who's already done it who already knows what they're talking about, who already has the systems, such as like myself, right? So that's what my intention is. Like I mentioned to you, my company vision, the third one is actually helping 1,000 Muslims go from not knowing what to do to actually having a halal passive income agency. So I have this one-to-one mentorship program. It's not a course. It's not a course. You don't have to go through long videos. You don't have to figure things out yourself. I pick selective people which I really feel I can help on a one-to-one basis. We can work long term. I'll give you all my systems. I'll give you that one-to-one support, the 24/7 message support until you actually get to the goal. So it's basically like the oldest form of business, right? You sit down with a teacher who's already done what you want to do, and you ask them, how the hell did you do that? And because, for example, myself, I've done this so many times, I know exactly in step-by-step actions on how to go from zero to that point. So again, digital marketing agency, whether you work with myself or not, digital marketing agency, the thing to do is, because the market is growing, the market has a big enough pain and they can afford it, right? So make sure you jump on this, because it's very important for you to understand trends in the market at the moment and jump on that opportunity, right? People talk about old money, like doing something sustainable and like that's already been proven before. Yes, you should do that, but there's always, it needs to be that non-binary style of thinking where nothing of not too much at each side. So not too much old money thinking, not too much new money thinking, somewhere in the middle. So have both. So what most people do is get a cash flow business like this, because the digital marketing agency world gives you a lot of cash flow every single month. You get the cash flow and then put it into old money techniques like the stocks, or the, what's it called, real estate, because again, that takes up a lot of upfront capital. But at the moment, if you don't have a lot of upfront capital, this is literally the best thing. If you're thinking, what about Amazon FBA, drop shipping, all these things, look, there's such low profit margins in that, so much data analysis, so much money to put up front into stock that can just be lost, right? So I really would not recommend that. I've tried it, been there, done that. Don't do it, because again, you'd rather do something more efficient. Ask yourself, the person making 100 times more money than you is not working 100 times harder. They just have leverage. Leverage is the most important thing. So I know for sure that this is actually the best form of leverage that you have in 2030. Right. So now I kind of wanted to end off with, I was mentioning that I do have a one-to-one mentorship program. Now, to get inside this mentorship program, I will be completely honest, I'm not going to take everyone on board, because I don't want it to be like I'm taking the wrong person on, and then it's just a headache for me. So if you are in the mindset of putting in hard work initially for the next 1 to 1.5 months, right, to actually get the solid systems going and get the machine rolling, please check the link below. I put my Calendly link where you can book in a call with me. But please, again, only do it if you are in the mindset to put in the hard work. And second, you have money to invest initially, right? It takes money to make money. But best thing about this is that your money is backed up with a 90-day money back guarantee. So you'll only be investing into systems, how this all works, my one-to-one mentorship, the resources, everything. So it's all backed up. Let's say, for example, you don't make any money, you basically get the whole thing back at the end. So yeah, just check out the link. Only do it. Only book a call if you are in the mindset to work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Second is that you have the money to invest. It could range anywhere from 1,500 USD to 5,000 plus USD. So if you have anywhere between that to invest, please book a call, and we'll just kind of come to a consultation where I'll understand you to see if you're a good fit for the program. If not, I'll try my best. I promise you, I'll try my best to guide you in the best place possible.